Look like you finna spill the beans.
I look older than like a pop-out.
I mean, that is how Papa was sick, but Georgia.
Okay.
You're welcome. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Georgia, the biggest hustler, and I'm here with
Wally Bvng.
Wally Bvng. How you doing today?
Alright.
Good, good. And thank you for coming through. We're gonna start right with it here. Like, tell the people where you from, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Gulfport, Mississippi. I was born in New York, Brooklyn. And I was raised down here. I've been down here in my life. Since the mid-90s, a little bit after the mid-90s. Something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, where I'm from. And yeah, but y'all need to stay tuned, man. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. They know. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what's going on. We're gonna talk about that. I mean, we're gonna double back a little bit. We're gonna go and we're gonna talk about Mississippi. I mean, because Mississippi right now thriving. If you ask me, I mean, I would not rather be from anywhere else other than Mississippi any day, especially right now. So we're gonna tap back into Mississippi. You said you're from North Gulfport.
Yeah, from the north.
Okay.
R.C. Jones.
Yeah.
Right up Martin Luther King. Pope Street. 49 right there.
Yeah.
By the beach.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mississippi is good. Mississippi on the map, man. We're gonna try to put it up.
For sure.
Put it on for Mississippi, man. There's a lot of good artists out here, so I ain't gonna say I'm trying to be the face because there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of people that's pushing. So yeah.
How was it growing up in North Gulfport?
Oh man. It was alright. It was alright, man. It was alright. To me, it was normal. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got their struggle, everybody got their hood. But Gulfport was it. It was lit. You know what I'm saying? Gulfport was the place to be. If you weren't in Gulfport, like, you weren't nowhere. So that's where the NON came in. Not for nothing. You wouldn't know if you wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I was raised around, it was before the NON, but raised up in Gulfport, it was kind of like, how could I put it? It was alright. I'm gonna just say it was alright.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Gulfport because everybody got their struggles, everybody got their, so I'm not gonna just dwell on the bad stuff. It was good.
Bad.
You know what I mean? Got a lot of good people. We all stick together. It's like a big family.
Yeah. And how important would you say, like, is being a part of a community like that sticks together? You know, everybody know everybody. You know, you go to the store, you see somebody you know. What kind of impact did that have?
On me, I ain't really realized until I got a little older, well, my teenage years, when I just started just being out there in the streets and all that. It was good. Like everybody stuck together. Like it was a big impact. Like kids that didn't have nothing and people that didn't have nothing, you know, you help, you know what I'm saying? They call you, you know what I'm saying? It was everybody was united. Everybody was together. It wasn't no division. in Niagara-Port. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't speak for now. I've been gone 10 years.
Right.
Everybody know that. But when I was raised up, like, I didn't know it was that big until I got into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right before, like, as a teenager. 13, 14, 15, something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah. And I heard you said since you've been home, everybody know that.
Yeah. I've been home. I've been gone 120 months. That's what the first day out. It's not called first day out. It's called 120 months later. On the head, I did 120 months. I did 120 months, so that's why I called my first single 120 months later. That was my first single that I dropped when I came home 120 months later. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
I just came home. I've been home almost a month now. So, yeah.
And you made that song like when you first got out or what?
No, I made the song, I say, a couple days. A couple days
After coming home?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You already had the lyrics together?
Yeah, I had the first couple of lyrics together. It was going to be a song in the chorus, but I was like, nah, I might as well just go and ride the beat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I just got on the whole minute 45, however long.
Yeah.
And shout out to Meg for mixing that down for me. Meg did a good job. I like that.
Yeah, shout out to Mag. I mean, since you mentioned it, Mag, we love to give flowers while we can. Yeah, shout out to Mag. Even Mag for everything you're doing, like, you know, putting together the events. Shout out to you for your birthday bash. Had a lot of great artists come through there. Like, you know, if you're looking for an engineer and producer, tap in with Mag for sure. Hustle man. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. So now you already pretty much you told us, like, you know, you out here, you riding your husband as an artist. What kind of like, what's your steps? Like, what you looking to do?
Like, really, I ain't had no steps. When I came home, I ain't gonna say when I came home. I'm gonna say a couple weeks before I came home. That's when I really just put everything together, what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it. I made me a 3-month short-term goal. Then I made a plan. And then as I was going, executing the plans, I X'd off what I was doing. So that's how I started. And I knew right then and there, like, what I wanted to do. I know I ain't want to go back to the streets. I knew I ain't want to go back to doing or being around the environment that I was around. So sometimes you got to switch and change up your environment. Sometimes you got to change your people. Some people going to be left behind. Some people going to be hurt. But at the same time, you doing it for the better you, yourself. And then you might can come back and grab some of them if they ain't far too gone off. So, yeah. But to touch on your subject, like, how can I put it? Where I want to go. Wherever it take me, wherever it take me, that's where I'm willing to go. How far it take me, even if it's for another week or so, another month or so, a year, 2 years. Maybe be, you know what I'm saying? Until maybe I may be a legend in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But wherever it take me, I'm willing to go, and I'm willing to keep thriving and striving for it. So, yeah.
For sure. I understand that. And I mean, y'all know this the Hustling with Miss Georgia podcast, but the purpose is just so you can see other like-minded people talk to you about their journey, and hopefully you can take what you need to from it. And I'm only saying that to go back because I interviewed an artist last night, and we were pretty much talking about the same thing, and he mentioned planning. And I heard you say you created a 3-month plan.
A 3-month, short-term goal. And then I made a plan on every goal that I set.
Right.
So, yeah, it's good to plan because you know where you're going. But I say, if I make a goal, I'm going to make this goal, but also set a higher goal. Because just in case, this is my goal, but I know I'm going to strive for to get to this higher goal, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, me making a plan, like I ain't gonna even lie. I learned how to plan off my daughter though, and that was in prison. That's where I learned how to plan from. So yeah, I started making plans and started making goals, long-term goals, short-term goals. You know what I'm saying? To get into detail, elaborate on the goals. That's what you're trying
to. No, that was it. Just to mention goal planning, mentioning manifesting. I was going back to that, like how important that is. No matter if you're an artist, no matter what you're doing, I recommend that you get a book. Or I mean, if you tech savvy, you want to go on your phone and your notes, but write down your vision, write down your thoughts. I mean, and then after that, like you said, now it's just taking note and writing down what do I need to do to get here? What do I need to do to execute? That's big, that's major. And like I said, yeah, it's Hustling in Miss Georgia, but y'all, like it's about the purpose of what you're doing. Like find your purpose, find your calling. How did like-minded people we didn't just one day wake up and say, like, oh, this is my talent. No, you already got it in you. Now you just got to figure out how to put it out there, So that's what I'm saying. Goal planning is important on the journey. Like, everybody can't do that. Time management is big. Like, you just got to know how to manage your time. And I suggest starting to write. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I was bringing back up. So that don't go over their head. And people be like, oh, he created a 30-day plan. But yeah, you said you created a 30-day plan. And then you even said, my bad, 90 days. Yeah. 90 days. Still, 90 days. Then you decided to put like what you need to do to execute, and then you started checking it out. Mm-hmm. How does that feel? Being home in such a short span of time and starting to knock off things off of that goal list.
It feels good. To be honest, like I ain't been home now but 3 weeks, and I think I executed everything on my plan.
You already executed everything on the plan?
Yeah, I think I executed everything. No, I got one more show to do.
Yeah.
If I do one more show,
yeah,
I execute my whole 3-month plan, so I can work on my next one. But planning also come with a lot of thinking, because you got to think around a lot of things in the future that you don't know what, you know what I'm saying? What hurdles you gonna go through, what obstacles, or, you know what I'm saying? What transitions or whatever. So it's a lot of things that you got to think about with planning. Planning is good. Planning is great, because you got a lot of things ahead that you don't even know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? So like I did, you might execute it in 3 weeks and some change. You might make a 6-month goal and execute it within a month. And they give you enough time to also make another plan and, you know what I'm saying, keep going.
Exactly. Exactly. And overall, that's the goal. To keep creating goals and executing to achieve them, because it don't stop. The grind don't stop. The hustle don't stop. Like, you don't get to a point unless you do. I don't know. I can't speak for y'all. You don't get somewhere and be like, okay, this is a good spot. I'm comfortable. I'm staying here. Once you start growing, once you start executing goals, it's addicting.
Yeah, and you know you ain't gonna want to stay there. Because if you dwell somewhere too long, you're gonna be grounded there. I say that a lot because some people don't know, some people don't understand, some people do understand. But if you sit there and dwell in a problem, or dwell in a situation, or dwell in a good moment, you're going to be grounded right there. However long you dwell in that moment, you ain't going to be able to move past that moment. You ain't going to be able to get over that moment until you let that moment go and live or cope with that moment or whatever. Whenever you dwelling in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's good to just keep on going. Like, God is great. So I say that because people get their blessings and they attach themselves to their blessings and embrace their blessing. But if you stay attached to the blessing, and you know what I'm saying, you're going to also continue to get more blessings. As you stay attached to him and he keep going, they're going to continue to fall off. So, yeah, I say just stay attached to the blessing, you're going to forever be blessed, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
It's hard. It's good. It's hard. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's easy. No one ever said life was easy. It ain't gonna be easy to just stay attached to them. So, because the life you live in, some people get off track in your mind or whatever. Yeah. But it's good to just keep planning and stay focused. As long as you stay focused on what you got going on, you can never go wrong.
Exactly. And we ain't telling y'all how to live your life. I always say take whatever you want to from me, but you just said a lot of key points right there. A lot of key points. It sounds like to me, to sum it up, trust the process, trust God, mind your business. Y'all don't know how important. I'm sorry. I mean, just give it to you right now. Yeah, mind your business. If you are just worried about yourself, if you really just take time to stop focusing on anything else and just yourself, and it sounds selfish, but I'm not saying be selfish, because you can be a good person, but you still focus on yourself. Once you make a better version of yourself, you make it better for other people. Now you're able to reach out and extend and help more people. But you just said, one, God is good. Amen to that. Y'all know I'm one of his personal favorites. I feel like I got a personal relationship with him. I feel you on that. You said, you feel me, just mind your business. That's big. Because now you self-reflect.
Worry about your business. You stay the fuck out of my business, or put your energy that you got worrying about Facebook or social media or my business or this person's business or their business.
True.
And put it in that same energy that you got going on with other people's business in yourself, you'll be more great in life.
Facts. You got more time to put into yourself.
Stay the fuck out of my business and continue to worry about your business. Don't let what I got going on bother you.
True. And you really apply that any way you want to, like, seriously.
Yeah, if you apply yourself, you just gotta apply yourself in whatever aspect you in, or wherever, you know what I'm saying? Learn to adapt to certain situations or certain environments. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute. It's gonna take, they say Paris, London, whatever, it wasn't built in one day. So it's gonna take a long time. It may take a week, it may take a day for some people, it may take a minute. But however long it take, you know what I'm saying? You just keep on minding your business.
Minding your business.
Cause my business ain't got nothing to do with you, and I don't give a fuck about what you think, or, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, just like that. They're gonna take
I can cuss on here?
Yeah, you can cuss on
here. Okay, I can cuss on here. All right.
You can cuss on here. Say anything you want to damn say.
Want to damn say? Okay.
Fucking say. I'm not a good cusser. You can say anything you would like to say. Okay?
All right.
All right. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, we're dropping some gems on y'all. So, real quick, back to the music. How long you been rapping? Or, excuse me, how long you been an artist?
Man, I've been ready to start about 11. My first rap, first freestyle, first anything I came up with was 11. I was 11 years old.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember that exact moment?
Yeah, I remember the moment. I remember the moment. I was in Nagoport, my mama's house.
Yeah.
I was at my mama's house. Yeah. It's a house connected to my mama's house. We used to call it a little house. It wasn't connected at the time. My brother, Vic, and Frank used to stay in that little house. And we used to go over there all the time, whatever. And they were playing the beat. It was me, God Bless the Dead, my little brother Zaya, Spud, Free Spud too, man. But yeah, it was us. And we was all in there. JJ was in there, my other brother JJ Ray was in there. Everybody was in there. It was a lot of us in there. We was just in there chilling, smoking. That's when I was smoking. I wasn't nobody laughing though, but yeah, that's not good. But yeah, I was.
Don't smoke at 11.
Yeah, don't smoke at 11.
Don't smoke.
Don't smoke, yeah. But nah, I remember like it was yesterday and we were just freestyling. And I remember me saying, 11 years old, busting toes. That's how I started that rap off. I was 11 years old. And since then, I just been rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always listen to music. Music is like, express my music, that's how I express myself, so. And a lot of people, it soothed a lot of people. Music soothed a lot of people. That's one of the, that's a therapy. That's a person, a lot of people safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Music, you can find yourself in music, or whatever mood you in, you can just play a song or whatever. You can be mad as a motherfucker, or sad, or having a good time, and you just play a song and it help everything, like it talk to you. So yeah, 11. 11, I was 11, yeah.
I couldn't really picture being 11 and knowing that I'm gonna rap. And I'm saying that because, like, at that point, you're an expert.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I wouldn't say that.
Since 11?
Since 11, yeah. But I still wouldn't say I'm an expert.
Why?
Expert saying I'm the best.
Not saying you're the best. Not saying
no,
you're the
expert
best.
saying I done
experience,
but I don't feel like I ain't got it yet. I ain't got it down to the T to when I ain't got it to until I've reached where I want to go. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people may say I can rap. A lot of people may say I'm better than other people. I don't. I let them do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say, until I reach this goal, well, me and my brother go. God bless the dead again in Zaya. So, that was me and my little brother. That was me and his goal. And one of our goals was to be on the BET Award. Our mama used to have us in the back room like the Jackson 5.
Mm-hmm.
Rapping Jackson 5, like literally like in the karaoke machine. We had a karaoke machine, and we just sit back there and write off a little computer or paper. Like we had papers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Or we freestyle or whatever. I wasn't a good freestyler, so that's why I write.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. That was my goal, but that's my goal, the BET Award. Like, if I make it to the BET Award, be on the BET Awards or whatever, like, I can say,
when?
You know what I'm saying? I can say I'm an expert in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm good, or I'm nice at it. I know I'm all right with it, with writing it, but I don't feel like I reach my goal until I reach my goal.
And we do a lot of manifesting here. So, BET Awards.
Wally Bvng, and y'all look out for them. I'm coming.
He coming. There. Yeah. I feel you. That's a story. Sound like, you're in the right place at the right time. That's what it sounds like. You doing what you should be doing. If you can change anything in the world, what would it be?
I wouldn't change nothing.
Nothing in the world?
A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that, oh man, I wouldn't change nothing. I like everything. No. Like, I really wouldn't change nothing, I don't think.
I respect that.
I say that because I wouldn't be sitting on this couch. If I changed something, I wouldn't be sitting on this couch.
Okay, let me put it like this.
If I could have changed something and still be sitting on this couch, then I still wouldn't know what I know.
Facts.
And just like if you go back in time, and if you would have just took out time to tie your shoe, it probably would have took you 20 seconds up if you would have shifted everything in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If I probably would have tied my shoe, I probably would have shifted. It would have shifted. I wouldn't have did 10 years. But I felt like I had to do 10 years to be sitting on this couch, or doing 10 years to sit there and write the music that I wrote, or doing 10 years to be able to be humble as I am now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was wilding. Everybody was wilding. You know what I'm saying? You relentless from 14 or teenager, 12 until you 25, 22. That's when you go to learning yourself. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you learning yourself as you go every day, but you know what I'm saying? Men stop growing at a certain age. 25, I say 25 is when everybody just started growing up and humbling themselves. The people that do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I didn't want to tie my shoe. I shouldn't have to tie. No. So that's why I kept going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, experience is the best experience. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's amazing. I agree to that. I sat down one day and I had to decide that I was like, I was in a certain time in my life and I was sitting down, I'm like, I wanted to change something. at the time, and I couldn't understand, like, you know, because right, as humans, we always had that why question. Like, why this happening to me? Why, you know? And I sat down one day and I had to really think about everything had to happen this way to get me exactly where I need to go. If I was to change any small thing, that it would be different. And the story and the journey is already written. So, saying that to say, outside of music and just tapping in, you just gotta know whatever happens is meant to happen. You just it's sometimes it's hard to see the vision, but you just gotta have faith and know it's gonna work out. Know you exactly where you need to be. That's it.
I stamped that.
Stamp that.
I stamped that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm stamp a lot of things.
All right. Okay. You stamped it.
Uh-huh.
You stamped it. Anything that people should be like on the lookout for.
Be on the lookout for Wally Bvng. That's it. Whenever you see my name pop up, just be on the lookout for it.
Okay.
Yep. Anything.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no telling when I may drop, ain't no telling how I may drop, how I'm coming. I ain't missing. And if I miss, please tell me I missed, so I can go fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Advice is good. Advice is good.
Advice is good. Feedback is good.
Feedback. Negative feedback is real good. It's
Mm-hmm.
motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it's motivation. No matter what it is, I say. But negativity, I feel like I try to distance myself. I used to feel accustomed to negativity. But I feel like bullshit is good. That's how Donald Trump in office. That's how politicians and all that shit work. It's bullshit. A lot of it is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, but a lot of it is bullshit. So, bullshit sales. And I'm on a whole bunch of bullshit. When I say Wally Bvng is on a whole bunch of bullshit, he's on a whole bunch of bullshit. So whenever you see me, yeah, know I'm on a whole bunch of bullshit. Mm-hmm. Not in a bad, negative way.
Mm-hmm. And before we get ready to close it out, describe a hustler. What would be your definition of a hustler?
Ambition. Strategic. Consistent. And experience.
I stamped it. Yeah. For sure. For sure, for sure. I mean, y'all heard it here first. With Miss Georgia, the biggest hustler.
You got Wally Bvng, a Big Bang Theory, man.
Yeah. And we out.
We out, man. Appreciate y'all.
Came up from shit, really slept on the couch. Only regret that I stepped with a mouse. Nigga, you pussy, you hoe, you a cow, and I'm really like that. Give a fuck about who vouching, let's get it. City is real kinda wicked. Step on that boy, left his gun in the bridge. Walk down on that house, left a mess in the kitchen. He running him out, and they cropping the picture. Bitch say she love me, she hate that I'm toxic. Big booty bitch, eat her ass while she taught me. She say it feel good when she fucking the robber. She safe over here, tell my name on the collar. Made me come out retirement.